How are we doing, guys? Another quick video. We are going to be replacing, you know, the water filters that you keep seeing Bear Grylls on. So we've had ours a year now, and they've emailed us a few times just to remind us it's time to change the filter. So I've bought a new one. It's just a capsule that you're going to need. So yeah, just a quick video. I'm going to just show you how to get the old one out and replace it. What we're going to do is we're going to look inside the old one just to see what kind of crap it's been catching, because it's always interesting to see what, you know, your body's obviously got loads of built-in filters, but quite often these, you know, microplastics, bits and bobs are just left in your body. So this is what it's going to be collecting, instead of obviously your kidneys and all your, you know, built-in infiltration systems or filter systems. I don't know, I'm just waffling anyway. We're going to do that. So yeah, hold tight for the end of the video, because we're going to be chopping it up and dissecting it. Right, locate your old one obviously, and I'm going to be turning the water off. Apologies for the state of underneath the sink. Yeah, pretty gross. Anyway, you just follow the whatever you want to call those, the pipes, around to where you can see the water coming in. So it's this one here. You see that? That I need to turn that anti-clockwise, clockwise, whatever. It just needs to be, that screw needs to be in a vertical angle. At the moment you can see it's horizontal, so that is what it's doing. It's got a valve inside there, so at the moment it's like that. But if you turn the screw that way, inside the flap will close, blocking off all the water to this. So once you're unscrewing that, you don't want the water coming through. So yeah, let's get that done. Start with just a flat-headed screwdriver. Sometimes they're twisty thumb locks, which is quite handy, but this one's not. Annoying. Once you've done that, just turn your tap on, see what happens. That's on, nothing's coming out, so that's good news. So yeah, as you can see, I've turned it to the vertical position, and then next thing we need to get to that bit. I can't get my cupboard out, which is annoying. The drawer is stuck in, so whatever. Can't be bothered to fiddle around. I'm just going to reach in, and guys, here's the new one. Take off the top part, because you don't need that. Just remove that, and then let's get into this old one. Oh god. So anti-clockwise pops out the plastic thingy bobby kind of container. Oh, might need a bit of wiggle room for this. Oh, there we go. Shut it down. Okay, so doesn't want it. There you go. She's out. Oh, the new one's a bit thicker. Oh no. Oh no, we're good. So yeah, again, in, and then do it anti-clockwise motion with your hand, with the actual cartridge. Yeah, that's right, anti-clockwise. Well, it depends which way you're looking at, right? You know what I mean. Anyway, that's pretty much done. Let's get the old cap back on. Lock that in. Get it back down in the nice little cubby hole at the back. Make sure you haven't tangled any wires. Make sure your piping's not too tangled. You haven't, you know, positioned anything that's gonna get in the way of your drawer. And then, oh my gosh. Sorry about that bad camera angle. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That took literally 2 seconds. And then just to turn your water back on. Yeah, make sure you turn that horizontal again. And then yeah, I don't know what to do with the little alarm thing. I wonder if I press that again to see what happens. Let's see. Oh, okay. So that alarm doesn't know that we've got a new one, because it's showing red. I need to do a bit of research on that, because there might be a way of resetting that, or you know, you just give it a year realistically, and then you get the emails again to remind you to change it. Anyway, let's get it all back on and test the water. Guys, I just poured a nice glass of water. Don't be alarmed to start with, because there's lots of bubbles, like micro bubbles, so it could look a bit cloudy to start with, but that'll soon get better. Yeah, because when it goes in, the pressure's all got to adjust, and it kind of shoots a bit of pressure into the water, which causes a couple of bubbles. Let's give it a go. Cheers. Oh, nice one, Bear. As promised then, guys, let's rip this thing open. Got the grinder ready, got the goggles, health and safety, right? Wonder what's inside. I'm going to stop there because I don't want, I can see, like, I don't know if that water is coming out muddy or if that's because of the blade. So yeah, I'm going to try and, like, maybe use a chisel, get a chisel in there. Get the old axe out, right? Oh, that was good. That was good. Give that a go this way. Oh! What's that? What is that? Right, one more go with the axe. Oh, there you go. That might be like charcoal or something. Right, anyway, let's get, this is the main filter. Well, actually there's loads of layers, isn't there? Yeah, anything that's going to get caught, let's just take my mask off. Yeah, any particles, anything that's going to get, that's going to be obvious to the eye is going to be in here really. And to be fair, I thought that was going to look a lot worse. It's just like a standard plasticky filter. That's ironic, isn't it? Probably microplastics coming off of that. Well, the bit built pretty well, give them that. That must be, yeah, like I said, potentially charcoal or something. But I don't know how the water gets through that. If like that's a filter, maybe the pressure of it goes through that. Interesting. There you go, guys. Got a fresh one on. I can see a bit of manky colour around that part there. So that's obviously residue. Thought it'd be a bit more exciting than that, but there we go. This is obviously... What's that going to be catching? That's weird. What is that? Stringy stuff. Lovely. Well, there you go. A year's worth of use out of the Water2. Bear Grylls told me to get one. I got one. Think it's more mind over matter with the taste of the water, but I went and got another one because that's what you do, right? Anyway, guys, I hope that was interesting. I hope it made your, if you decide to buy one of these, I hope it helped you make the decision whether or not to spend your money on, or even replacing it. I mean, looking at that, I don't think another 6 months would have hurt me realistically, but you just don't know what's building up in these, you know. Bacteria is going to be growing inside these. There's probably like, maybe this has got antibacterial property. I don't know. I'm just chatting. I'm just waffling, guys. Anyway, I'll catch you on the next one. Thank you.